What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is the governor of your state now? Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who vetoes bills? The president. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was the first president? George Washington. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. In what month do we vote for President? November. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights.